He wasn't supposed to look like this, but Michal Krizo broke the rules of mass and aesthetics. There are bodybuilders, and then there are anomalies. And Michal Krizo, he doesn't just step on stage, he disrupts reality. At first glance, you think you've seen it before. Massive shoulders, towering frame, dense muscle maturity. But then your brain starts to glitch. The proportions don't make sense. The size is overwhelming, yet the lines are clean. The structure is classic, but the mass is something out of a different era, or maybe a future one. It feels like someone took the golden age blueprint of aesthetics and injected it with modern-day extremity. And suddenly, the question hits you. How is this even possible? Built like a myth, not a man. Krizo doesn't look built, he looks forged. Every inch of his physique screams intention. His delts don't just cap, they dominate his entire silhouette. His chest isn't just thick, it's carved like armor. His arms hang like loaded weapons, dense and full from every angle. But what truly shocks people isn't just the size, it's the balance. In an era where many physiques sacrifice symmetry for sheer mass, Krizo somehow walks a razor's edge between both worlds. He carries the kind of fullness that should destroy aesthetics, but instead, it enhances it. That's dangerous. That's what makes him unforgettable. The moment people started paying attention, for years he was building quietly, grinding through competitions, refining his look, sharpening his presence. Then suddenly he arrived, not with noise, not with hype, but with a physique so jarring, so complete, that fans and critics had no choice but to stop and stare. Photos didn't do him justice, videos barely captured the scale, but in person, he looked unreal. Judges began to take notice. Fans began to debate. Comparisons started flying. Names from different eras, different legends, different styles. But none of them quite fit. Because Krizo isn't a copy of greatness. He's something else entirely. Size that doesn't make sense. Let's be clear, this isn't just big. This is strategic mass. His back spreads like a wall of muscle, weird with detail that shouldn't exist at that level of thickness. His legs, often the downfall of many bodybuilders, stand strong, dense, and proportionate. And then there's his structure, wide clavicles, tight waist, full muscle bellies. It's the kind of genetic setup that coaches dream about, but rarely ever see fully realized. Yet here it is, walking, flexing, dominating. The stage presence that hits different. When Krizo steps under the lights, something shifts. It's not just about posing, it's about presence. There's a calm intensity in the way he holds himself. No frantic energy, no desperation. Just controlled power. He doesn't chase attention. Attention finds him. And when he hits a front double biceps or turns into a side just, the reaction is immediate. Crowds lean in. Judges look closer. Competitors feel the pressure. Because in that moment, it's not about comparison, it's about impact. The debate that won't stop. Here's where things get even more interesting. Krizo isn't just admired, he's argued about. Some say he represents the perfect blend of old-school aesthetics and new-school size. Others question whether his look fits the direction modern bodybuilding is heading. But that's exactly what makes him important. He forces the conversation. He challenges the standard. He makes people ask, what should bodybuilding really look like? And in a sport that thrives on evolution, that kind of disruption isn't just valuable, it's necessary. The future, or the warning. Here's the shocking part. Krizo might not just be a contender, he might be a signal, a glimpse into where bodybuilding could go, or a reminder of what it risks becoming. Because when someone this big still holds this level of shape, it raises the bar for everyone else. It changes expectations, it shifts judging standards, it rewrites what fans demand. And that kind of influence, it doesn't fade quietly. The final truth. You can analyze his proportions, you can debate his placing, you can compare him to legends, but none of that changes the core reality. Michal Krizo doesn't just compete in bodybuilding, he bends it. He stands at the intersection of mass and aesthetics, power and precision, past and future, and whether you admire him, question him, or can't quite figure him out, you cannot ignore him. Because physiques like this don't come around often. And when they do, they don't just enter the sport. They leave a mark that's impossible to erase.